Hey guys, it's time for another one of these. You guys enjoy them. A lot of you left comments on the last one saying to do more because they're fun and they're funny and they're painful for me, but I get that. I get that they're fun to watch. So this one, what a low-fat raw vegan eats in a day. I think I mentioned this in the last one, potentially doing this one and entering this stuff into Chronometer and seeing how bad it is, how deficient and stuff I am. I don't know, it might be good. I have a feeling it's not because it's going to be a bunch of fruit and the thumbnail has celery and carrot. I think that's carrot and romaine it looks like, or some sort of green, and very little fat obviously. So, but I don't know. We shall see.
Hello. One of the questions that I
All right, girl. I was not expecting this. I don't remember wearing this in a video. So, okay.
What does a day of low-fat, high-fruit, raw food eating look like for me? So I figured today would be perfect.
I'm just looking at the boobs, and it feels wrong, but they're my boobs. Meal number 1, Special K cereal. Let's see.
Oh, am I
Meal
making
number
a
2.
joke?
Ooh. Potato chips. Meal number 3. All right, I'm totally joking, guys. Really, it's a joke. All right, so here's what I really bad.
eat. I know, bad joke. All right, so
yeah, then why'd you do it?
I'm going to eat today. This is my first meal.
Those are disgusting. I think I said this before. I don't know how I ever ate bananas like that. Like bananas now I eat with like when they just start to get spots or even right before that. Like I don't mind if a banana is a little bit starchy. Like that's super fine to me. But like once, oh God, anywhere near that point, it's going to taste like slightly off and fermented. Like how did I eat that? I don't know.
My second meal is
more fruit. Shocking. Okay, so we have 6 bananas and 5 mangoes. I'm going to punch this into Chronometer real quick. I think an Atalfo mango is like about 6 ounces of flesh. I swear I weighed that before. I don't know how I remember that, but that feels so right that it's about 6 ounces weighed. So I'm just going to put 30 ounces of mangoes in here. So we have 630 calories about. I put 6 medium bananas of bananas and 30 ounces, 510 calories of mangoes. So, we've got all our fiber for the day. That's 32 grams of fiber, so that's cool. Lots of B vitamins. Like, you can see the vitamins. It's tons of vitamins, right? That's not surprising. Tons of potassium. We've got our potassium for the day, so there you go. And 14.7 grams of protein. So that's, wow. So over 1,000, over 1,100 calories. So over the half of the calories that I consume per day coming from fruit with only not even 15 grams of protein. Whereas now that amount of calories, I would probably have gotten 60 grams of protein, at least 50 grams of protein. Yeah, so very, very different diet and fat as well. I mean, I would have way more fat than this, 5.6 grams of fat. Yeah.
And then my third and final meal, my dinner meal, which I'll eat about 5, is a salad of, we have 2 heads of lettuce here.
Whoa.
Now, I'll probably use this one and then half of this one because these are big heads of lettuce. But I might use all of them. We'll see how much it is. And few stalks of celery.
Some dirty ass celery.
In desperate need of a cleaning.
Okay.
And a couple carrots and some lemon juice. And here is a few Brazil nuts.
I thought that was garlic. I was like, oh my God, that's going to be disgusting. And also, am I eating garlic? I thought I still wasn't eating garlic at this point. I don't think so. I don't think I had started eating garlic yet. But yeah, Brazil nuts. Okay, that makes sense. So at this point, I knew I needed to get certain nutrients that I wasn't getting if I'm just eating whatever fruit and whatever vegetables. That's why I'm eating, because I don't really like Brazil nuts. Like I never eat them. But yeah, that's why I'm eating them. I'm eating them for selenium. I don't know why I'm eating that many of them because you only need like 1. It supplies so much selenium. It's insane. Yeah, I guess I'm making a dressing out of it or something. Oh, I also forgot to put out a few more mangoes. Okay, I'll add some more mangoes. I was going to say, that's only 1,500 calories. Okay, so that's about 1,800 calories. Whoa. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it would be in terms of, I mean, I've got all the vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, not surprising, right? A fair amount of choline actually as well. I guess mango, all the mango, and all the lettuce. Yeah, interesting. Calcium is a little bit low, and I'm not sure in terms of romaine. Is that even a good source of calcium? It says 39% is coming from romaine, but it's raw romaine. I don't know. Iron is pretty low. That's not surprising. And again, this is based on 159 calories of romaine, which I'm not sure that's how much is actually there. That's how much I ate. I don't know. And zinc is quite low as well. Sodium is also very, very low, not surprising. And then protein. I'm surprised it gives me that much lysine though. Wow. I'm actually really surprised by that. But yeah, that is just not even close to enough overall protein. That's crazy. Oh, also it says 36% here. I have my protein set to 100 grams. So you don't actually need that much protein. I think the RDA for me is like around 50. But again, I like to get about 100 grams per day. Okay, there's a lot more videos. So I have a feeling I included the chronometer stuff in the video. I don't know.
For me, that's what I'm going to eat today. It's about 1,800 calories. I'll have a sweeter salad. Like I really like romaine and mango together. Actually, romaine, mango, and grated cauliflower is amazing. I know that sounds.
Oh, I think I remember eating that. I thought I was gonna say romaine, mango, tomato, celery powder, which I think I mentioned before I used to make. You dehydrate celery and then grind it up, and it's really, really delicious. Yeah, we would make that, and I think some dulse flakes on it. Oh, and like avocado, I think. Oh man, that's actually really good. But yeah, I think I remember the cauliflower thing. I don't know. That doesn't sound very good to me now.
Really weird, but it's a really, really good salad. So if you haven't tried that, you should try it. It's really, really tasty.
Nah, I'm good. And there's another little hair in the middle that's just just hanging out. My hair is a little funky right now. I think I always have to say that. I'm always criticizing my past self and my hair, but then at the same time, like, I know my hair looks fat now, guys. I don't know, it's kind of funny, but I am still dealing with some postpartum hair. The hair is still growing back in. It's so close, but yeah, I'm having some weird kind of curly Q issues, I guess, with my hair. So hopefully that will be resolved in the next, I don't know, few months or so.
My salads vary as well. I may have red leaf or I may have green leaf. Sometimes I'll make kale.
I love how it's like so varied. Sometimes I have red leaf, sometimes green leaf. It's like sometimes I have whole different meals for dinner than the meal I had the night before, with like all different manner of ingredients. It's like, no, I have a salad every night, but sometimes the lettuce is different.
Sometimes, I'll use tomatoes. Sometimes I'll use limes.
Now it's getting crazy.
Cauliflower, radishes.
What?
Sometimes I'll use pistachios or flax seeds or avocado, coconut meat.
Oh, that's something I didn't mention. There's like no omega-3s in this, right? I mean, there is. That's not true because I'm eating so many greens. So this, on Chronometer, it says 2 grams, which is not bad at all. 96% coming from the romaine. I don't know in terms of bioavailability of that from greens. I don't know how that is, but yeah, apparently you'd get enough if you're eating enough greens. I don't know why you would do that. Just eat like a tiny bit of flax or a little bit of canola oil or walnuts or something, but to each his own, I guess.
So that's it. It's very, very simple. It's very, very delicious. You definitely don't have to follow what I do and eat the exact way I do.
Thank God. I was going to say about the simple thing, like this is kind of like, it's one of the things that raw foodists say to like bring you in. It's so simple and it's abundant, right? Like I know Fully Raw Christina has said that a lot, that it's such an abundance diet. You get to eat so much food. It's like, it's such a joke. You can't call a diet that restricts almost everything, like almost all foods, all tasty foods you cannot eat, and call it an abundance diet. Like that is such a joke. And then with the simple thing, I mean, no, you don't have to cook, but now you have to really plan what you eat so that you have food available. Not only that, but so that you don't waste food. And you're still going to waste food. You know, there are still times when I would buy fruit and it would just be bad because you can't always tell. Like I remember buying a bunch of mangoes and they were almost all of them were bad, you know, and like it's a lot of money and it's just totally wasteful. So in some ways it's simple, but overall it's really not. And again, it is just so restrictive. So for most people, we're talking no more than an ounce of nuts or seeds per day or half of a medium-sized Hass avocado per day. So that's it. I hope you... Why? Plant fats are very healthy for you. So yeah, I've talked about that many times on this channel. Yeah, so back to the chronometer. It's not as bad as I thought. I'm not surprised about the iron. I'm not surprised about the zinc. You could make this diet like so much better just by reducing the fruit and increasing the fat and protein. So you could do that. I mean, it depends on how raw you would want to be, right? Just adding like the Garden of Life raw protein powder would help a lot, right? That would give you, I'm guessing 1 scoop is like 20 grams, something like that. So that would give you plenty of protein. And you'd probably be a little bit more satisfied, right? If you made like a smoothie with that in it. And then, like I said, just more nuts and seeds. You could add pumpkin seeds. That would help with the zinc a lot. Probably help with the iron too. Yeah, you could improve this diet pretty easily and make it tastier too, so that you're not just eating fruit all the time, just a bunch of fruit and then one savory meal. It's like, oh, and you definitely need to add salt. I didn't even think about that. Iodine. There's no way this diet supplies enough iodine. That's just not... There's no way it does. So you definitely want to eat some iodized salt. I guess you could try to rely on seaweed. You have to be a little bit careful about that. Depends on the seaweed you're using. Some seaweed has insane amounts of iodine. You really don't want to eat it on a regular basis. So yeah, it depends on what you're eating. I would just go with a little bit of iodized salt. It's going to make your food tastier anyway. And also, like, look at this diet. It is really low in sodium, which you really don't want to be that low in sodium. You do need sodium. Oh, and B12, obviously. I didn't mention taking a B12 supplement, but I'm almost positive I was taking a supplement at this point as well. So yeah, just some small changes would make this so much better. Or, you know, just eat some beans because beans are really good for you. Eat some grains because grains are really good for you. And no one really wants to go through a winter of cold food or at best room temperature food. Like that's just not... It's not very enjoyable. I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Of course, comments and questions below. I guess I'll look for another video and see maybe about responding to another one, doing another one of these because you guys like them. They're kind of fun for me because I really don't remember any of this stuff. So it's really interesting. I was so amused by that dress. That caught me off guard. So hope you guys enjoyed that. You finally got some boobs in a video. So thumbs up, I guess. It's making me very uncomfortable. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Comments and questions down below. If you want to subscribe, that's cool. And if you want to support the channel on Patreon, you can do that at patreon.com/unnaturalvegan. Thanks again, and I will have a new video very soon.